Hey guys, it's an amazing day out today. I think it's like close to 60 degrees, which is awesome for this time of year. I pushed the Camaro outside, blew it out real good, got all the sheet or all the insulation dust and all that crap off of it, and blew all the insulation and dust and stuff out of the shop here. Got the doors open. Got my little baby girl out here. That's Aubrey. She's a little special needs baby girl. She hangs out with Dad in the shop and watches TV. Yes, you do. Watching cartoons or TV. Anyway, got things cleaned up. I cleaned this hood off. You guys saw how junked up it was. So I got it all cleaned up. And kind of moving stuff around, trying to make more space. It's been so junky in here with all this insulation everywhere, but yeah, pretty awesome. Beautiful day. That's my backyard. You guys can see I'm sitting on like 1.25 acres or something, and of course woods back there. There's the pile of leftover lumber that from framing crap up. There's the old rear quarter that I yanked off there. Anyway, yeah, just trying to kind of get organized and get set back up. Still got a few things I got to clean this table off and get it all cleaned up. But anyway, just thought I'd bring you guys in for a minute and show you how beautiful it is out here today. So I'll holler at you later. We're getting closer to organized. I bought these little cabinets. I hadn't put anything in them because I was going to hang them on the wall, but this stuff is just sitting everywhere. So I put my sanders and my sandpaper and tape and stuff like that in there. Made some more room in these to put more stuff. Put the gas cans up in there in the gas cabinet or whatever it is. But anyway, I can't get rid of anything. It's a dang box that the rear fender came in. I thought, man, I can use cardboard for something, and sure enough, I used it for that deal up there. So yeah. That table's still kind of a mess, but I got this cart for the most part cleaned out so I could actually put some tools in it. I bought that so I could put tools in it and bring it over to the car or whatever, and then I wouldn't have to sit and walk back and forth to the toolbox and stuff. And it ended up being a junk cart, and I couldn't use it because it was overflowing with stuff. So anyway, that's it. I don't know if I showed you guys the Chevelle seat, but this is it. I built it for my little girl to sit on and watch TV out here. And I put casters on it, built a frame and the whole deal. Actually put a little spot back here that I was going to box in for toys and stuff for her. But these casters roll so good, it's quite a bit of fun for her. She loves it. But we sit down on it like we are now, and of course we can roll all over the place. She loves it. Do circles and spin. And you like it? Yeah. Whoa. So, yeah. We've actually went down the cul-de-sac out there in it and go all over the place. So, are you having fun? Oh no. Anyway, so turned out from being a seat to actually being a ride. So. Pretty cool, and it's a '67 Chevelle original front seat, so that's even makes it cooler. So anyway, I got to show you guys my Chevelle seat. Pretty cool. See ya. Hey guys, just sitting here with my baby girl watching, just kind of looking outside here. You know, as ugly as that car is right now, it's still pretty badass. You know, I mean, it's all primered and somebody spray painted lines down the side of it. but just sitting there looking at it, it looks like it's ready to pounce, even stripped down like that. That's awesome. I am definitely eat up with old cars, but yeah, what a beautiful day. But yeah, that thing right there is awesome. That's a thing of beauty. Even in the shape it's in right now, it's just amazing. Just thought I'd share that with you. Sitting here looking at it, although it's not even mine, but it's still beautiful. Hey guys, see you guys. I'm gonna show you guys something. These little strip discs, I'm sure most of you guys have used these. They're a little bit expensive. I'm sure you can find them cheaper here or there, but anyway, those are what they look like. Obviously normal size. Also, if anybody knows where you can get those at a good price, let me know. But I don't know what I paid for those. Probably $8 or $9 a piece or something like that. They're pretty pricey, but I got one. I used the wire wheel here. I'm just kind of trying to clean this rust up and stuff here. And I was getting ready to throw this one away because it's small. It's just, you know, it's almost done. And I thought, you know what? Let me try that out. Because, here, let me back up a little bit. That's that side of the... Back this out. Okay, there you go. Anyway, some of these little curves in here, it's got all that rust. This thing, and it fits really nice up in there. So you guys probably already, I mean, I'm all about using them until there's nothing left, but I thought that was pretty much till there's nothing left. But yeah, I mean, those big ones aren't going to be able to get in these little areas like this one. So just a thought. Yeah, and man, you talk about working nice. That just strips, as you can see. That's what it did look like, and then that's what it looks like after using that stripping disc. So those are the way to go. You know, I've used sandpaper, I've used wire wheels, I've got cone wire wheels, I've got, you name it. Other than sandblasting, and you know, that makes a mess. And then I bought the OSFO stuff, but because of the primer I bought, the SPI primer, I'm almost scared to use that OSFO because I guess the primer that they sell has a little bit of etch in it, and I don't know if it reacts to other acids or what, but again, that's, you know, that's what they say on their products. They're saying don't put it over acid, so I'm trying to avoid that if all possible. But anyway, you know, I've got lots of, even in this hood, I've got lots of rust. And I'll probably, and it's mostly surface rust, but I'll probably have to sandblast this or have it sandblasted or something to get all up underneath these areas, because obviously even that wheel, as good as job as these do, it's not going to get up underneath there. So anyway, that was just a thought. I was kind of playing around with it. Thought I'd do a little experiment and run 2 different wire wheels, which I used this one here, and I've got all kinds of stripping discs, cutting wheels. Here's a bunch more stripping discs. I've got the roll lock disc, that's 50 grit. Now those work fantastic, but they're pretty expensive too. This is 36 grit, got a whole box of those. Got the little flap discs. Tons of these things, but for getting in those little small areas, you know, and if there's something else that you guys know of to get in there, like I said, besides sandblasting, because I'm trying to get all, I want to get, the thing is that OSFO gets in places where those discs aren't going to get, and it's going to kill and convert that rust to some kind of oxide, I think they say. But from what I'm told, if you're using the SPI product, you have to keep it wet till it kills all the rust, and then soak it down with water. And you know, I mean, if I soak it down with water, it's gonna run down in these holes, gonna get inside the, you know, and I'm sure it'll dry out, but I just hate soaking bare metal with water. And even if you dry it off with air and the whole deal, I mean, you're still soaking it down with water. So trying to mechanically strip it is what I am really trying to do. But again, getting up in, you know, these little tight, up inside there and inside that is going to be a bear. Up inside underneath in there, you know, you can see all that rust. And I'll be able to get this, but way up in here. But if I just took like a scrub brush and that OSPO stuff, man, I could get all up in there, all these little cracks and crevices and grooves. But then I got to soak it down with water. So, you know, any opinions or advice on that would be great, because I don't know that there's a good answer to that. You know, and everybody says the SPI stuff is fantastic, but you know, it's got its drawbacks when it comes to that, because they don't want you using acid products underneath it. So, and if you know, with anything else, there's a possibility that even when you clean it off real good with water, you're gonna miss some spots. You know, okay, if that acid sits there and then you prime over that and it reacts with your primer, then you've got problems. So now up in there, it probably wouldn't matter that much, but you know, using it on the outside of the car and stuff like that, I'm kind of, you know, back and forth on it. But yeah, I think sandblasting might be the best way, but I don't have a sandblaster for outside. I've got that little speed blaster, but man, that'd take forever with that little thing. So I may end up having to break down and buy a bigger sandblaster, maybe a 100-pound sandblaster or something for outside to really knock all this stuff out like it needs to be done. Because like I said, I'm a perfectionist. I want every stitch of this rust out of here, and at least to do the best that I can do and know that, you know, I did the best I could do. So anyway, like I said, I'm not trying to make money on this. I'm trying to do it right and make it last for another 40, 50 years or 100 years or whatever. So I'm doing it the way that I would want someone to do my car if I was having it done, which, you know, that's why I love you guys on YouTube, because you guys all do your stuff right, and at least in the Garage Gang. And I've learned a lot, and it's awesome to see guys that are, you know, have a love for what they're doing and not just trying to, you know, beat the dents out and shoot it on down the road and make a buck. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you. I was just doing that. If you guys have any comments on that, using the OSPO, or if there's a better way other than sandblasting, I just haven't found it. Now that little strip disc worked real good, but again, it's not going to get into every little tiny nook and cranny. So anyway, talk to you guys later.